Okay, this is Michaela, and let's take a look. Um, so s- let's start with a shirt. It's got a few issues here, something down here, um, and also here. And this color is kind of a wacky shape right now. Um, so let's look at cleaning that up first. I'm going to isolate it, and first I might, well, what I would probably do is just get rid of this for the moment, and then shift period, which is the greater than symbol, to grow selection. And just because I don't know what's going on there, and it looks to be a bit of a mess. Okay, and I think the same here. Let's just start fresh and grow, 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 grow. Okay, so let's start with that kind of cleaner thing. Oh, I can already see there's something else going on here. Hmm. What happened there? Huh. That looks weird. It's like something got extruded out there. Um, Not sure. Maybe we should do this. Let's take this and that and merge to center. Maybe that's right. Mesh merge to center. I feel like then maybe we're missing another face here somehow. Just gonna try going back. Yeah, that's not right either. Yeah, I don't know what or where this went so wrong. Oh, maybe that's alright actually, once we reshape it a little bit. I think that's okay. Um, what I might do to help me is just take this whole top edge here and use the circularize button. And then, I hate that it comes out tilted like that. Let me turn off symmetry for a moment. Just try to straighten that out a little bit. That's clearly still a little warped, but scale that in a little bit. Move that up some. Okay. But it's not perfectly centered, so we're going to have to remirror this. So let's select, go to face, select half of this. Just check my selection real quick. Okay. And then look at this in the front view, and let's just select these verts along the center line here, or I should say that should be along the center line. And I can see that they're not all perfect there. So I'm going to open up this little interface here. If you don't, that little line, we'll pop that open. Make sure we're set to absolute transform. Make sure I'm on the move tool, and then type 0 in the X, and that'll get all those right on the center line. You can, just double check here. And this might be a nice opportunity to sort of push things in a little bit too. I felt like it was sticking out a bit far. Oops. I don't know. We can always adjust that later. And now I'll do shift right mouse click mirror options. Make sure I turn off cut geometry. Make sure combine with originals, turn on merge border vertices, custom 0.001 mirror. And so now I have a mirrored surface, and then I can kind of continue from there with a little bit more integrity. Let's clean up some of this area, surfaces, sculpt geometry tool options. I'll have the smooth tool on. Under stroke, I'm going to turn on reflection, and I got those two things there. I can change the size by holding down the B key. Sometimes it's a little funny. It's like it should be turning into an arrow, and it's not. There we go. I can change the size of those and just am I on smooth? Why is it not doing anything? Let me just reset this real quick. Oops, now it's working. Just gonna undo that last one. Oops, went too far. Although maybe I could do a little bit there. Okay, and then now I can, build that sort of color thing. Control E, W to move it up. Control E, R for scale, scale that in towards the center. Control E, W for move that down. Control Shift X, add a couple little holding edges. Something like that. Okay. Yeah, so that's a little narrower than this. That's what I get for. Just gonna grow selection here. Oops. Try again. Grow, 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 grow. B for soft select. R for scale. Scale that out a little bit. Move it forward some. Oh. Alright, anyway, something like that. I can redo this thing at the bottom. Control E, just use my regular move tool. Move that down. Maybe a little more. Maybe flatten it out a little bit. Not too much, just so it follows the shape of the rest of this. And then, what do I do here? Just select that again, Control E, move that in some, and then Control E and move that up a little bit, just wrap that around, and then Control Shift X and add some holding edges. Maybe you want some more. Or did I extrude this out too? I don't know. Anyway. Okay. You don't have a collar. You actually might want to make this a little bigger to make room for the collar, the same way I did before. I think the face needs some work. Ooh, what's going on with the hair? There's some issues there. I think that might be solved with if we just do mesh tools, clean up, and oops, mesh tools, clean up. Sorry, it's mesh cleanup options. Turn on these three options: lamina faces, non-manifold geometry, and edges of zero length. Let's see if it's still doing that thing. Yep, it sure is. Yeah, I can see these are not. Let's isolate that, and well, it looks like there's something odd going on in here. Just deleting those extra faces out. Oh, there's some here too. Oh no, that's just part of the crease, I guess, there. I can tell just by the look of that there's some issues. And this here, probably get rid of that edge, shift right mouse click, delete vertex. And let's try selecting all the verts and doing edit mesh merge options at 0.0001 so that anything right on top of each other will merge. Oh yeah, I think that's all those little things are gone now. Okay, good. And yeah, the face just looks like it needs a little bit more time and love. You know, this is like a big kind of. Oh, it looks like, is that the collar? Looks like you started the collar but didn't finish it, or somehow it flew off your character. Oh, that's interesting. You do have the collar on there in the image. Um, are you using a different version of Maya, maybe? Ah, yeah, 2018. So when you use a different version of Maya, sometimes you get like weird results. So I recommend you download Maya 2019. But I'll go ahead and look at your file in 2018 to see if that color shows up where it was. Also, I don't know what that FF09 means, but it makes me think you're not using Service Pack 6. So if you are using 2018, it's important to use Service Pack 6. Get that installed. FF09, I don't know. But really, you should just use 2019. Um, yeah, see, interestingly, the color sort of flew off when I opened them in 2019, but it looks totally normal in 2018. Uh, sometimes if you delete history, that solves that problem. But I still think, yeah, you need to work on this some more. Um, as mentioned earlier, yeah, and fix the stuff there. You mentioned a crease in the head, and I'm not sure I see the crease, but what I'm seeing in general is just a head that needs some shape to it. You know, it just looks, oops, a little bit unfinished. Um, this is very kind of like a big wedge shape rather than like a rounded shape, but it's a little difficult to change now once you've added all this detail. Really, you should be changing that as you go. Um, yeah, and the nose could be sort of, I might go grab that smooth tool again, surfaces, the sculpt geometry tool options, smooth, and let's turn on the reflection and hold down B and increase the size of these, and might be able to soften this a little bit. It's not working. Let me just reset it and try it again. Oh yeah, that's working now. I'm just trying to smooth out some of these shapes just as a starting point. Did I go too far there? Maybe not. Um, and then yeah, it's like this whole thing has been pushed in there in a way. I know it hasn't, but it's just that I think that you started with, you know, some of the very early stages. Let's put on symmetry, and didn't really successfully shape it as you went along. So I've got smooth select turned on, and just gonna start, you know, moving this out. Um, oops, got that discrete rotate on. Anyway, it just, I think, yeah, this really needs to move forward quite a bit. Let me shrink my selection. That's the lesser than symbol. But yeah, it's not something I can really do in just a few minutes on a video. It's like you really need to get in there and, you know, sculpt your face so it looks nice. Because right now the shape's looking kind of weird. Yeah, I'm just using the shift period, which is the greater than symbol, to grow the selection, and then I also have soft select on, which the hotkey for that is B. Might go back to this smooth thing and kind of fix up that area a little bit. Anyway, yeah, I think it just needs more work all around on the getting more shape to these facial features. Yeah, and I showed the hair before. I showed the shirt fixes. Shoes are looking good. Pants, might kind of. It looks like it's sort of indented in the crotch. I might pull that out a little bit. Yeah, maybe you could work on the shape of the butt a little bit. Maybe pull out these points here. Some. And then might have. Well, I guess it's alright. There's something really tucked in there. It's probably still too. That's worse. I just think this needs to kind of come out. Oh, something got asymmetrical too. I just might slide these out a little bit. Oh, doesn't want to slide. Oh, there we go. No, that's worse. I wonder if I even need those edges. Yeah, I think I do. I don't know, maybe not. Actually, I think those edges were just causing more trouble than they were worth. Oh, there's something here. Oh, this is weird. Let's turn off symmetry. I think I might have done a bad selection since it was asymmetrical. So yeah, I'd go back and let's just isolate this for a moment and select one side of this and just re-mirror it so that, let's make sure these verts on the center line are exactly in the center. We can go over here, make sure we're on absolute transform, getting the move tool, W for the move tool, 0 and the X, enter. Yeah, I can see they were slightly not. Shift right mouse click, mirror options, turn off cut geometry, combine, merge, custom, 0.001, mirror. Okay, that's better. And then turn off isolate select. Okay, and yeah, so a few things to fix, but especially I just think the face needs a lot of attention. I don't think I did like an amazing job improving it, to be honest, because it's not something you can do in just a few minutes. But I think through a process similar to what I've been doing, you can get this back into shape. Maybe like do some stuff to puff these cheeks out. If I do the hold down W, left mouse click, axis, normal, I can pull on that end a little bit and sort of puff them out a little bit. Oh, I can see that this wants to go kind of back in. But I'm thinking like areas like here. I think it's starting to get better. Okay, yeah, keep working on it.